We thought the Land Cruiser was gone forever mainly because Toyota told us so, but surprise! The off-road champ is back, baby! We expect it will share a basic platform and powertrains with the recently redesigned Lexus GX and wear a similarly boxy look. A twin-turbocharged V6 is likely, but we could see the Land Cruiser getting a hybrid setup this time around too. While the previous generation LC was a large-sized SUV, we think this time around it will shrink to medium-sized to do battle against other mainstream off-roaders such as the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler. That strategy also leaves the full-size SUV market open for the Toyota Sequoia. We're still probably a year or so off from hearing specifics and getting confirmation on things for the next generation Land Cruiser, but when we learn more, we'll update this story with details. While it's possible we'll see the new Land Cruiser before the 2025 model year, we think that's unlikely. When it debuts probably sometime in 2024, we hope to see a rugged design and plenty of standard off-road gear. If you like what you see, we have more good news. Toyota is expected to move the Land Cruiser slightly down market, leaving more room for the Lexus GX in the lineup. While there are no pricing details for the 2025 LC, we believe it will be more affordable than the outgoing model, which was discontinued after the 2021 model year. The last time a Land Cruiser was on sale in the US. Market it started at a steep $87,030, but now that we think it will come in a slightly smaller package, that could mean a more affordable starting price. When we find out more, we'll update this story with details. However, Toyota did not say they were abandoning the Land Cruiser nameplate altogether. Their initial statement said they would explore future products that celebrate the Land Cruiser's rich off-road history and told enthusiasts to stay tuned for future developments. Those future developments may happen more quickly than anticipated, perhaps as soon as the 2024 model year. Here's what you need to know. Just where the electric motor appears in the lineup remains to be seen, with reports pointing to the new model receiving up to 3 engine options, 2 of those borrowed from the Lexus GX, a 2.4-liter hybrid-assisted turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, as well as with a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6. The first is Toyota's Hybrid Max powertrain, which debuted stateside in the new Tacoma pickup truck. It pairs a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine with an electric motor on the rear e-axle for a combined 243 kilowatts and 630 Newton meters. The second should be a genuine monster, with the twin-turbo V6 mated to a 10-speed automatic and designed to deliver performance that furthers the Lexus driving signature. In even more exciting news, the Japanese media suggests this powertrain could receive electrification on the Prado, too, meaning even more grunt is on the table. Automotive News and TFL both have Toyota basing the new American Land Cruiser on the next-gen Land Cruiser Prado, Toyota's smaller, cheaper Land Cruiser. Toyota would presumably drop the Prado for the American market. Japanese reports suggest Toyota may just call it the Land Cruiser 250 in Japan. The Lexus GX has been a twin of the Land Cruiser Prado, traditionally. So the just unveiled 2024 Lexus GX on the TNGAF platform should offer a preview of what a new Land Cruiser would look like. On the inside, the Land Cruiser is more luxurious than ever, and the GR Sport model adds a bit of red leather spice for good measure. For what you pay, the infotainment system feels a little dated and is very similar to what you'd find in a RAV4. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, which makes things easier to use. For our time with the Land Cruiser, driven racked up some decent mileage through a trip down to Hamilton, a trip down to Taupo, and an off-road escapade in West Auckland. On the road, the Land Cruiser feels very planted, but seems to wander within the lane, and the lane keep assist system doesn't help this. At first, the constant steering adjustments are an annoyance, but will become something drivers will do without noticing. The dash features a 9.0-inch infotainment system that is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible, both still wired rather than wireless, and pumps sound out via 9 speakers that provide plenty of volume while remaining clear even when pushed. A sporty vehicle needs a good sound system, and the GR Sport has that in spades. Second row seating is both comfortable and spacious, with my nearly 2-meter lanky frame having no space issues when seated in the back with the driver's seat set to my preferred position. As you'd expect from a large wagon, especially one with no third-row seating, there's ample space for touring 4-wheel drivers or families with no more than 3 kids, and it would be an easy affair to accessorize the large cargo area with aftermarket storage drawers to maximize available space. One peeve with this model compared to the previous 200 series Land Cruiser is the single-piece tailgate. The split tailgate offered in the 200 series Cruiser provided a handy table space for preparing a meal or a spot to sit and is much missed. Headroom is excellent and legroom is decent behind tall front passengers, but the floor feels quite high. That means long-legged rear passengers are left feeling like their knees are around their ears and makes it hard to stretch out on long trips. There's a significant hump in the center too, which means the middle seat is best left for small kids. Speaking of towing, while we didn't hitch up a van for this test, the GR Sport offers a 3,500 kilograms towing capacity, and we have towed a large Kedron caravan with the LC Prado platform before. You can tell this vehicle has been designed with those that tow in mind. The brakes and suspension feel ideally suited to this task, as does the performance of the engine and transmission. On road, there's nothing offensive about the way the GR Sport rides, handles, and feels.